organ in our body and how we can be able to take care of it. So I just want to welcome our speaker for today, Cathy Macharia. She's a great lady, a lady who has a lot of experience in the wellness space. So karibu sana, Cathy.
Thank you very much, Fred. I think my laptop is having an issue with the camera. So what I'm going to do, since I have another device I'm using, I'll just put that on video. And then I can be able to share. So good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Cathy Macharia. Married to Salim Marema, who we do business together with. And we are blessed to have 2 sons. They're actually young adults. And we are based in Kilifi, that is in the coast region of Kenya. So a couple of years ago, we bumped into NEOLIFE. And the reason was because of our youngest son. He had a couple of challenges with his health. And so a friend of mine reminded me about the products. Just a moment. I'm trying to see if I can get my camera to come on, but it has been giving me problems since yesterday. I'll just let that be. So a friend of mine reminded me about the products, and immediately we placed him on the products. He was having some health challenges with regards to his hip joints. And so the doctors told us he needed to have surgery done. One was going to be major. And so immediately we started we placed him on the bone and joint health supplements, and he started using them. So one of the things that really pulled me even more towards the NEOLIFE products was because every time he went for surgery, within 4 days out of his surgery, he would tell us he was not having any pain. And I guess this I can attribute to one of the major products that we had put him on, zinc, that really supported healing, very fast healing for him. So we continued using the products for him. We were buying them as customers, but then realized that this was going to be long-term management. So I decided, let's just join so that we could be buying the products at distributor prices, which would be cheaper for us by 20%, but wasn't interested in the business. But somewhere along the line, the business caught my eye, and we decided to get into it, and that now we've been doing that. So what we benefited from, other than our son, because of his quick recovery, on the major surgery, we had actually been told by a doctor to get a wheelchair for him. He never used the wheelchair, and the person who we had borrowed the wheelchair from, we just ended back returning it back to them, just the same way we had received it. And so his recovery has been very well. He's continued using the products. Actually, now all of us as a family use the product. So even us as a family, my husband and I have really benefited from using the products. I had several challenges. I wasn't sleeping well. I had back problems, and these have been sorted by the products that we use. And now as a family, we just have a budget every month that we use these products. And then also money-wise, this now has become a source of additional income for us as a family. And we are really enjoying this and making a difference in people's lives, which is what we are all about. So that is in a nutshell about me. So today I want to share about skin health. So I just want to place that in my screen. Yes, and I can see that is showing. So let me just put it on sharing mode. Today we are going to talk about skin health and care. Now, having a healthy skin is a reflection of your overall wellness. A lot of times, I've listened to people and they keep thinking that skincare is something very superficial, that it's only women who care about skincare. But let me tell you, it isn't, because the overall health of your body is reflected by how your skin looks. So when you have a beautiful skin, it's a sign that you have a healthy mind and body. So it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. This really, really does affect you. So some interesting facts about the skin. So just as we started, Fred shared about the skin being the largest organ of the body. But I also found out that it's made of water, proteins, fats, and vitamins. That's what makes up of our skin. Now, the average person's skin covers an area of 2 meters squared. That is so interesting. I mean, I was trying to equate to when we slaughter goats and we end up using that the skin as mats in our homes. It also accounts for about 15% of our body weight. So an example, if you're 100 kg, it means that 15 kgs of your body consists of the skin. 15 kgs of your body consists of skin. The skin also contains more than 17.7 kilometers of blood vessels. And that's why even when you nick your skin a bit or even cut your skin a bit, you see how the blood flows out. It's because the blood vessels are directly under the skin. Then the skin also renews itself every 28 days. For me, this was something new. I hadn't known about this. So it was very interesting when I discovered this, that every 28 days, the skin renews itself. And that's why I guess we end up always seeing particles of skin. When we bathe, after you've bathed and you wipe and you use a white towel, you're always finding that the towel tends to look like it's dirty. It's not dirty, it's just that your skin is shedding. Then an also interesting fact was that it is home to more than 1,000 species of bacteria. Now, we have bacteria that lives on our skin, most of us, and it doesn't cause us any harm. However, it causes harm when it enters the body through cuts, open wounds, or other breaks in the skin. That's now when we get skin infection. Skin is thickest on the feet, 1.4 millimeters, and thinnest on your eyelids at 0.2 millimeters. And that's why we are usually told, be very gentle with the skin around your eyes, because that's where it is most thinnest and very easy to damage it. And changes in your skin can be a signal to changes in your overall health. And this is a fact that when you're not healthy, and especially where your gut is concerned, then you will be able to notice that by the way the skin looks like. So when skin is severely damaged, it forms scar tissue when it heals. And then when it has been exposed to repeated friction or pressure, that's when it forms something called callus. So those are the facts about the skin. So what is it that our skin does? Now, number one, it helps us to detect or sense heat, cold, or even touch. Skin also regulates our body temperature. And then it also protects our muscles, the bones, and internal organs from outside infection and diseases. It also allows for smooth movement of the body. I was trying to imagine our bodies without any skin, and that picture wasn't quite coming in. So you can imagine the skin helps your body to move smoothly, and that's where you look graceful as you walk across or any movement that you're doing. It also initiates the biochemical process involved in vitamin D production, which is essential for calcium absorption and bone metabolism. So you know that we need vitamin D for our bones. And so calcium also helps it to be absorbed into our bodies. And then it also prevents dehydration by keeping the fluids inside the body. So those fluids are very necessary for our body, so the skin helps us with that. What are some of the causes of skin challenges that we end up having? Now, when bacteria is trapped in skin pores and the hair follicles, you end up having products that we use, whether they're home care products or their skincare products, they have allergens in them and irritants. And that's why you'll find, I don't know whether any of you had that problem, but when I used to use Omo, I had to stop using Omo because it used to end up cutting into my skin. So it was one of the products that I never used to use until I discovered the NEOLIFE detergents. Genetic factors is also another thing for causing skin challenges. Illness that affect the thyroid, the immune system, the kidneys and other body systems, diabetes, eczema, inflammatory bowel disease, lupus, all these end up giving you skin challenges. Hormonal imbalance. You know, there are times when young girls, once they start getting into puberty, they start having breakouts onto their skins, or even women as they progress and maybe they're having some hormonal imbalance, it also shows on their skin. Food allergies, which cause eczema. Sun, which causes sunburn. We know there are people who burn very easily when they're out in the hot sun. So that also can give, being exposed to that hot sun can end up giving you sunburns. Stress is also a very big factor of skin challenges. And we know that. And that's one of the things that we are really asking people to try and manage the stress levels that they have. Pregnancy is also one of them. And then something we call an unhealthy diet. Now, unhealthy diet, and some of these things I'll talk about later, is the foods that we eat that we end up having an unhealthy gut. Now, I felt it's important that I share this because over the last couple of months, in where we live, we have seen an increased number of people who are suffering from gut issues, and is because they do not have good bowel movement. Now, it's recommended that every day you need to have 2 to 3 bowel movements. But I've realized, and even as we speak to people, I realize there are people who go for a couple of days without having any bowel movement. Some even go for a whole week without going for bowel movement, and they think it's okay. But this is because, partly is because of the unhealthy diet that people are taking. Now, how then do you keep your skin healthy? Now, water. I can't emphasize this enough. You need to drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water a day. Women, 2 liters, men, 3 liters, because the water flushes out the toxins that will be in your body. Now, green tea has been known to have inflammatory benefits. So you could also use that. It makes your skin healthy. Keep stress in check, because it increases the body production of hormones. And I'd mentioned this when I spoke about some of the things that cause the skin challenges. Improve your air quality. Now, people who hang around, people who smoke a lot, or in environments where it's very smoky or has a lot of pollutants in the air, those free radicals end up causing premature aging. And that's why you find there are some people who look older than they actually need to be. Then you also need to avoid excess sun exposure because of UV damage. This leads to fine lines, age spots, wrinkles, and in some cases, even skin cancer. So skin exposure, best between early morning up to 11 a.m. Then after that, please stay somewhere under a shed, because those are some of the things you end up having because of too much sun exposure. Then you need also to monitor your dietary intake if you have acne. We know people who suffer from that. I remember when I was younger, I used to really have issues with acne. And these are some of the things that I didn't know. So milk, I lived in a place where milk was, we had cows. So milk for us was one of those, things we took very regularly throughout the day. So if I had known this, then maybe it would have supported me in that, not having too much of acne. So also you need to consider the skincare products that you're using. Avoid harsh scrubs and cleansers, and especially those that have paraben in it. And later on, I'll be talking about paraben. Be careful about the skin products you're using. And today we'll be talking about the skincare products for NEOLIFE, which are organic. Choose water-based hair products, because the oil and wax products end up clogging the pores of your skin, especially where your face is, causing it to have acne. Consider the detergents that you use around the house. I've just mentioned about this. Please, look at the products, the detergents that you're using around the house. when I joined NEOLIFE and during in the trainings that we've had, I've come to understand from one of our doctors that the detergents we use have a lot of chemicals in them. Chemicals that are in detergents are not regulated. So that means the manufacturer can put as much chemicals as they need to so that the product can do what they say it does. So those chemicals find themselves into our bodies. And being that women are the ones who mostly are doing cleaning around the homes, that the chemicals end up getting into their bodies. And it has been attributed to some of the increased cases of breast cancer, cervical cancer in women. So please do consider the detergents that you're using.
Sorry, Cathy, we can't hear you. Okay, we seem to have lost our presenter. Maybe she's having some internet challenge.
Can you
Let's
hear me?
give now
Fred,
we
can you hear me? Okay, sorry. I didn't even realize that
but
I was thrown out.
your screen disappeared.
Okay, let me share again.
Okay.
Please let me know which slide I was on. Was that the slide I was on?
The next one after that.
No, I think it was
Sorry. It was that one. It was that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was that
Sorry.
one.
It was that one. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think it was this one. Yes. So I was talking about
Yes.
the medicines that we end up using. Yeah? Some of the fertility drugs that women use, some of the antibiotics, anti-seizure medicines that you use can cause breakouts. Also antidepressants. Antidepressants and antihistamines can also cause dry skin. And then another thing we really need to do, we need to sleep at least 6 to 8 hours every day. While you're snoozing, that's when the skin repair mechanism swings into action. It's also the time when your body, your brain is able to detoxify itself. So sleep is very, very important. Then we need to eat a healthy diet. And this healthy diet is a diet that is high in fish oil, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. And I'll show you what I mean by that. And then the last point is that be gentle on your skin. We say you take as long as possible when you're in the bath, but please limit your bath time. And remember to always moisturize your skin once you have taken your bath. And for this, I'm not just talking to the ladies, I'm also talking to the men. That it's important that you do this. So I'll be talking now about the diet. So when we talk about the diet, this is what we're talking about. The pyramid on the left-hand side. Now, our healthy lifestyle pyramid says that the base of our pyramid needs to be physical activity and weight management. This is something that you need to do for yourself. You need to do exercise at least 20 to 30 minutes 4 times a week, where your heart rate goes up. It could be brisk walking, it could be running, it could be cycling, but some form of exercise is very important. Then we need to do whole grains. 40% of our diet every day needs to be whole grains. Then 30% of our diet needs to be fruits and vegetables, which means that we need to do 5 to 6 different types of fruits every day. Different types of fruits, not 5 mangoes or 5 oranges or 5 bananas, 5 different types of fruits and vegetables, and then we need to do at least 13 helpings of vegetables every day. So that's 30% of our diet. Then we need to do protein, just about 20% of our protein. And in protein, do lean meats, do kienyeji chicken, do in low quantities the dairy products and the cheeses in low quantities. That just needs to be 20%. And then even in lower quantities, just 10% of your diet needs to be fat and sugars. A spoonful of fat is enough a day, a spoonful of sugar is enough a day. Now, please remember that sugar is more addictive than cocaine. And sugar is one of the biggest factors that brings cancer, that causes cancer to manifest itself in our bodies. So please cut down on what it is that you're using. Now, unfortunately, this is how our typical lifestyle pyramid looks, the one on the right-hand side of your screen. We have very minimal physical activity, and a lot of people tend to be overweight. Now, you need to do something that is called measure your BMI, body mass index. The where ideal you're supposed to be is below, is 24.9. That index, that's where you're supposed to be. Anything above that is obese, and anything below that, you're underweight. So you really need to know where are you with regards to your BMI. Another thing you also need to do, you need to look at your ratio. Your waist to hip ratio is also important. For men and for women, they have different ranges for that, and you can be able to Google and check what are the waist to hip ratio that we need to do. Then we do very little of whole grains. In anything, we do a lot of starches and carbohydrates, a lot of that. Fruits and vegetables, we've left them for children and people in hospital. When they've been hospitalized, we take them fruits. But once they get out of hospital, the fruits is forgotten. We need to be doing this. Proteins, we eat a lot of protein. We are eating a lot of broiler chicken, which has a lot of chemicals in it because it has been injected with hormone so that it can be able to grow. That you have a chicken that 4 weeks, a chicken is already 1.5 kg. So imagine all those hormones, you taking them into your body, and you also have your own hormones. So those are bringing a lot of issues, and that's why we are finding men having issues
What percentage do you have?
Sorry? Okay, so we end up finding a lot of people, women having challenges of infertility, and because of some of the too much protein that we end up taking. Fats and sugars, I can't even say the amount we take, too much fats and sugars. And we can see that young man really enjoying himself, having his burger, his chips, and the soda. Now, would you know that a bottle of soda is the equivalent of taking 8 spoonfuls of sugar and putting it into your body? You can see what it means when we talk about this. So what is the solution? We know some of these things, being able to do, whole grains, the fruits I spoke about, 6 different types of fruit, doing whole grains, that you might not be able to do all this. So in NEOLIFE, we have a solution of a pack we call Provitality. And Provitality has 4 items in one. So it has the omega-3 fatty oils, that takes care of the fats and sugars. Then we have the multi, which takes care of the proteins. Then we have carotenoid complex, which takes care of the fruits and vegetables. And then we have the whole grains, which is the threonine. And the work of the threonine is to feed your cells, make the cell membrane to become soft and permeable, so that whatever nutrients you take in are able to get in, and whatever waste needs to get out is also able to get out. Today, we'll be talking about the skincare products. And we have, our skincare products are organic, and very, very amazing products. I use them. And let me tell you, since I started using them, I fell in love with them. So what you need to know before you begin your skincare routine, one, you need to know what your skin type is. So we have categorized them into 2, combination to oily, and then a normal to dry. And then also you need to know if there are any major concerns you need to address: pimples, skin pigmentation, skin irritation, whatever else is, because there are other your cheeks are. Then we have the oily skin. The oily skin feels oily all over. So it is, the whole face, you're always feeling like you have to blot it with a towel or something throughout the day. And then we have the combination skin. This is the skin which is the oily T-zone, which is at the forehead, the nose, and at the chin, and normal at the cheeks. The cheeks are either normal or dry. And then we have the sensitive skin that always feels red, irritated, tight, and patchy. So once you have been able to identify what your skin type is, then our range of products are categorized into 4. So we have the cleansers, which also detoxify. We have what balances and invigorates your skin. Then we have the products for activating and nourishing your skin. And then we have products that rejuvenate and control the signs of aging on your skin. And I'll share about that shortly. So we'll start off with the cleansers. So we have two different types of cleansers. As I said, we have categorized our skin into normal and dry skin. And then we have combination and oily. So for normal and dry, we have the cleansing milk. And for the combination and oily, we have the cleansing gel. So the cleansing gel for combination, oily skin, its work is to cleanse and detoxify. So it cleanses the skin, the face, and so you use this to cleanse the face and to the neck, and is the first step in your routine to achieve healthy, youthful skin. So it's enriched with marine and botanical ingredients to gently remove impurities from the skin. So it detoxifies and purifies. The formula has pure seaweed and Pistacia lentiscus leaf extract, which gently remove impurities and refines the pore. As I said, the cleansing gel is for combination to oily skin. Then for normal to dry skin, we have the cleansing milk. Its work also, you use it on the face and the neck, and its work is to, it's the first step of your routine for achieving healthy and youthful skin. It's also enriched with marine and botanical ingredients, which remove impurities from the skin. It has a soothing and softening cleanser, and it's also enriched with protective seaweed extracts and essential oils. So this silky emulsion gently removes all the impurities from your skin. So the details with regards to these products. Now, one of the things about our products is that they have a pH of 5. So what is pH? pH stands for potential hydrogen, and it refers to how acidic your skin is. Now, it's measured on a scale of 0 to 14, with 7 being what is referred to as the neutral pH. Now, if you have anything below 7, then your skin is said to be more acidic. Anything above 7, then your skin is less acidic. Now, diet, hygiene habits, and the skin products you use can affect the pH of your skin. Now, for adults, the normal pH is about 5.5. So this acidity is very necessary because it helps to maintain the balance of the skin's natural oils and protect it from harmful bacteria. So you can see our product is at 5, meaning that it helps your body to maintain that balance, so that your skin just continues being natural. The second thing is that our products are clinically tested, and I'll show you some of the tests that were done. Our products are also paraben-free. Paraben is a chemical preservative that is widely used in cosmetics and pharmaceutical products so that they can stay for long. Now, paraben can cause serious health harm with repeated exposure to it. And it can also affect your hormonal system, and also has been known to increase the risk of cancer. So whenever you're looking for products, please look for products that are paraben-free. They're also 100% vegan, meaning they don't contain any animal products in them. We don't do any animal testing on our products. They're done on humans. And then they are non-comedogenic, which means they contain ingredients that won't clog the skin pores. So meaning that you're not going to end up getting breakouts or having acne because of using our products. So how do you use it? You apply a generous amount of it on the cotton ball or a pad, and then you massage onto your skin. Once you have done that, if you want to have a foaming effect, you can even add a bit of water. Once you have cleansed your skin with the cotton ball, then you rinse very carefully, preparing yourself for the next step. So the next step is what we call our balancing tonic. So the balancing tonic, you use very gentle strokes when you're using this, and you start from the center and you glide outwards over your entire face. The balancing tonic is is used for all skin types. It doesn't have to be, categorized. It's used for all skin types. And again, it balances and invigorates your skin. So you use it on your face and the neck. And this is the second step of the organic balancing tonic. And it adapts to the skin physiology and is essential for care and balance of the skin. It is light, very refreshing, and effective in removing residual impurities without dehydrating the skin. So it's made from seaweed, ginseng, and ginkgo biloba extracts. So and that formula, the pH formula, balance formula, tones, moisturizes, and invigorates the skin. So you can see again the details of this. It's the same as what I spoke before. pH of 5.5, clinically tested, paraben-free, no animal testing, and 100% vegan. So that's a balancing tonic, which is the second step. Then the third step now is what we call the serum. The serum is for activating the skin. Now, again, there are two types of serums. There is hydrating serum for combination to oily skin, and then there is ultra hydrating serum for normal to dry skin. So they are also rich in marine botanicals, and this helps to alleviate and rebalance stressed skin. And it's formulated in a base containing the patent and pure Moline sea water harvested from the depths of Moline archipelago. Also with the ultra hydrating, it's also a triple acting rich formula. It moisturizes and plumps the skin, giving it an instant youthful glow. Again, made from pure sea water, and it also delivers and essential trace and elements and minerals to the skin's outer layer. So that's the serum. Again, as I talked about, the serum, same thing, has the same properties like the others, pH of 5.5. Now, how do you use it? You apply it on your skin once you have cleansed it and you have toned it, and you put it into small spots, and then you apply it on your face in upward motions so that you don't bring the skin down. And then this you can apply before your makeup or even before the moisturizing cream. Then after that is when we have, so on the third step, we have two items. We have the serum and we have the moisturizer. So again, with this moisturizer, you rub it on your fingertips and then you gently smooth it all over your face and the neck. And you massage the product into the skin surface. So we have two again for this. We have the moisturizing cream for combination to oily skin. This is rich in nutritive and mineralizing elements from the red, brown, and green seaweed extracts and essential oils in a base of organic witch hazel, ideal for hydrating, strengthening, and protecting the skin. So it provides you with a conditioning care and helps restore a healthy glow on your skin. Then we then have the ultra moisturizing cream. This is for normal to dry skin. It's a richly nourishing and soothing cream designed for optimal hydration of normal to dry skin types, with exclusive marine botanicals from brown, green, and red seaweeds, which deliver protective nutrients vital to your skin's defense. One of the things about these products is that you need to use very little of it onto your skin. Actually, when you put too much, you even feel that you have used a lot of it. These are products that last you from 7 months onwards. There are people even who last with them up to 12 months. I share the products with my husband, and these products, we don't use them for less than 7 months. So you can imagine between the two of us using a product for 7 months. They are very, very economical, and they are fantastic products. Good for both men and women. So please, men who are listening to us, do not think these are cosmetics. They are not cosmetics at all. These are skincare products. So again, just use a small amount of it, put it on your fingertips, and then place it on your perfectly clean face and neck. And you can either use it during the day or use it during the night. As I said, our products are clinically tested. Now, when the tests were done on the Ultra Moisturizing Cream, this is the day cream for normal to dry skin. The results that came out, that was 100% of the people who used this felt that their skin felt more supple. 90% of them said that they felt the skin less stressed, and over 80% felt that their skin was more radiant. Now, this is for the ultra moisturizing cream, which is for normal to dry skin. Now, for the ones for moisturizing cream that is used for combination to oily skin, 95% felt that their skin was more radiant. 95% felt their skin was softer and more supple. And then also 95% felt that the skin was better protected. So our products have been clinically tested. So the products we talked about rejuvenating and making you look younger. Now this is what we call the rejuvenating rich cream. This is a night cream used for all skin types. And this is guaranteed that it reduces wrinkles by up to 38% in just 4 weeks. It also increases the skin moisture by over 50% for up to 8 hours. So you can imagine when you put this on your skin at night as your night routine before you go to sleep, it means by the time in the morning you wake up, your skin is still having that moisture in it. So as I said, it is for all skin types. It is a luxurious, nourishing formula that provides the skin with vital elements for hydration, protection, renewal, and regeneration. It also has marine botanical-based formula, which helps fight signs of aging and loss of radiance. It improves the skin elasticity and decreases the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And I can tell you this for a fact because it's one of the products I used. When I started using these products, I had noticed on my neck that my skin was starting to look a bit wrinkled. And so when I used this, I didn't even notice when I stopped seeing the wrinkles had stopped forming on my neck. A single application of this rejuvenating rich cream was found to significantly and rapidly increase skin moisture by over 50%. Even after 8 hours, the skin's moisture remained boosted by more than 35%. And just as I said also, it reduces wrinkles by up to 38% in just 4 weeks. Now, the next product, the last product I want to share about is what we call the Insta Lift Gel. All ladies who are listening to me here, and even the men, please invest in eye gel. The first signs of aging in a woman are seen in 2 places, the corners of the eyes and the hands. So please start using Instagel. And I remember a lady who was in her 60s when I was in about my late 30s, asking her when she said her age, and I got very surprised, and I asked her what she was doing to her face. And she told me, Catherine, the thing you can do best for yourself is please always invest in an eye cream. Your eye, remember, is the thinnest, most delicate skin on your face. It changes in fat distribution, and it has the fewest sebaceous glands, and it's under constant strain from our blinking. So some of the challenges from our eyes, most of our eye concerns are crow's feet. Crow's feet are at the corners of your eyes, is those lines you find at the corner of your eyes. They're called crow's feet. And this one of blinking, squinting, or rubbing your eyes, and also because of sun overexposure. When you're applying the eye cream, please use your middle finger to apply the eye cream.
Cathy, we lost you again.
So I noticed I was thrown out again.
Yes.
I think I'm having challenges with my network. So I'll get back to the last slide. I think I was on my last slide. That's one. So the other thing it addresses, the Insta Eye Gel, is dark circles around your eyes, which would be caused by fatigue or eye strain or thinning skin over time. So this also addresses that. And the last, it also addresses eye bags and puffiness. Lack of sleep, maybe because of lack of sleep or because of sun exposure or because of allergies that you would be having. So aging is a fact of life. Looking your age is not. So don't say just because you have turned 60, you have turned 50, that the age needs to show on your face. I love what one of the leaders says. He says that she has left her age on the ID, but it doesn't show on her face. It needs to be the same with you. Do not allow aging to show on your face. We also have other targeted solutions for the family. So this, talk to the people, talk to the person who's invited you for this meeting. Even the ones who are here, distributors, might be new distributors who do not know about this. We have products for all solutions in the family. Bone and joint health, stress management, sharper mind, weight management, heart health, energy and fitness, digestive health, immunity, sugar levels imbalance, men and women health issues, children's health. So we have all these solutions for you. So thank you so much for listening to me, for being such a good audience. Thank you even for this opportunity to share about skin. Fred, skin for me is a very big thing. I just absolutely love the Nutrients Organic skincare products. I started by buying one, and then slowly ended up buying all of them. And so I have the full range of the skincare products. And just to tell you, our prices were taken down by 12%. So you can be assured that you're going to get value for money. So thank you so much, Fred, and back to you.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Cathy. That was powerful. One feels like going and shopping everything in sight. And that's exciting. So guys, there you have it. It's all about the health of your skin, how to look younger for longer. And thank you so much, Cathy, for taking us through that. We have come to the end of our session. This recording will be available slightly later today. So you can be able to get it from the person who invited you, get to listen to it again, and also share it with a friend, a neighbor, a cousin, a relative. And you'll be joining us in this journey of making the world a healthier and happier place. If you want to know more about the business side of things, how to make money with NEOLIFE, tomorrow in the evening at 8 o'clock, we'll be having our leader, Pascal Olo. Will be talking to us about how to make money with NEOLIFE. And that's an event that you should not miss. It will be on the same link that you have right now, and it will be starting at exactly 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Otherwise, have a great evening. Have a blessed evening. The rest of your Sunday evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday when we'll be discussing another aspect of health. And bring a friend along. Bring a friend along. Tag a friend along. And let us change people's lives one person at a time. And today was great. And I know that we've all learned, we've all actually, right now, it is a question of go and shop. If you don't have the products, buy from the person who has invited you. But better still, join and buy for yourself at wholesale price. That's the best place to be. So thank you all. God bless you and have a lovely evening.